Greetings, YouTube. We are still on the precipice of the greatest gold deal ever. And I mean, ever in the game. This is hard to imagine, but we also, along with the Eternity of Pain Rewards Day, and I better claim Arena wins, I suppose. Love that free tier 4 class catalyst. We have a new day of the side quest. And this is for Guardian, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Sorcerer Supreme, and Silver Centurion as the special champs. And you can see our side quest now has 5 quests, including one new. It's also the Halls of Healing, y'all. So take advantage of those free revives. Okay, so we have the above champs. Now keep in mind, this doesn't mean you have to keep them in your roster past one run for the legendary difficulty. After that, you can totally use one at a time as the gates. And I know some of you don't have high-ranking members of these, so you're gonna have to use like a 3-star or 4-star. But what I've seen over the years is that it can be doable depending on your roster. But I also don't want to say that knowing that it might sound out of touch, because I am blessed to have so many rank 4 6-stars that, let's be perfectly honest, make me look much better than I actually am. So I think let's just go right. Let's just start out right. Now I'm going to build up Hercules. If for some reason I get knocked out and get wrecked by these fights, I can always restart and just sacrifice a couple of energy. But it's backup recovery and the usual champion boost and a 3rd attack. So pretty straightforward in terms of the nodes on this path, at least. Now, of course, I'm going to build up Hercules and try to get him to 12 feats of strength. It is a rare first successful attempt for a intercept on video. All right, now this backup recovery can be a little tricky because you could accidentally push him to a special 3, and I almost did. This should work out, though, pretty well for the special 2 to knock him out. And he's gone. So, took some hits. I was trying to not push him to a special 3, and I basically face-blocked. Thankfully, Hercules, with the full suicides, is actually going to heal at the beginning of this fight, so I'll get some of that health back lost. And I always forget, because my goal, of course, is to not get to 0% health. I always forget even about his awakened ability, because my goal is never to have to use it. And his awakened ability is so good that some of you prefer to start out the fight with it, which I respect, but I don't have enough confidence in my fighting skills. Okay, backup recovery. We're going to push her to a special 3, but again, yeah, just do a special 2. Last week's boss was very stressful for quite a few of you. You have told me as such. So we'll see how this week's boss is. Okay, the parry heavy is always the easy one. And see, that doesn't count as an intercept, but that does. Okay. Backup recovery is active again. And we're going to fire off that lovely special 2. What's amazing about this is that you get 2,000 6-star shards this week. Look at this. How cool is that? And then along that, you've got the usual 5-star 6 stones. You got this, which is that 4 tier 4 class catalysts. That would be amazing. It has the number 4 by it. Well, I guess it's a path. Maybe it's just one. I don't know. It might be. Yeah, it might be 4. 10% of a tier 5 basic. That's a little lame. But otherwise, wow, that's really awesome. I always need more tier 4 class catalyst. All right, Silver Surfer, or as I trigger people when I call him Silver Lemon, is the boss right now. And the nodes are Power Shield, stacking power. The attacker gains no power from landing or receiving attacks or from passive power gain effects or buffs. Whenever the attacker gains a buff, they also generate 20% of a bar of power. Oh. And then power drain. The first hit of the defender's special attacks drain up to 100% of the attacker's power. Yikes. And then combo party. For every 10 hits on their combo meter, the attacker gains a permanent cruelty buff. I don't know if Hercules is going to work here, but we're going to try. Yeah, so you can see I'm not gaining power. Okay, and so by dexing that special one, I built up a little bit of power. Let's see if we can do that again here. This might just be a little bit of a long fight. Yeah. So you see, thanks to the buffs that the special one has given me, especially, I guess, the armor breaks, it's allowing me to re-heal with a health. Willpower, I mean. And I'm just blocking, and I'll dex the second one. All right, let's try special 2. Oh, look at that damage. That's beautiful. What's this final one going to be? Okay, so basically just bait like 3 or 4 special ones, and you can block them. They're not unblockable. And then that will give you enough power to fire a special 2. So I'm feeling pretty good about that gameplay tip. Okay, you can see the 2006 star shards. And then most importantly, why are we doing this? Because we have ourselves 4,500 tier 6 basic, or not tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha. I'm clearly running on 3.5 hours of sleep. So there you go. We got them. I can go back in if I want and change up the, there's the tier 3 alpha. Change up the team, but I usually stick with it just because it makes it easier for me to not have to swap champs, and I prefer that. But looks like the second best path in terms of rewards is this middle path with the tier 4 class Callus Selector maybe being 4. So heck yeah, pro player move. Compare that to 2 tier 1 alphas. That's a joke, right? All right, well, good luck to everybody who attempts this. I think it was a lot of fun overall. Obviously, I say that with the benefit of rank 4 6-star Hercules, so that is not something that I should ever ignore. But at the same time, it's also worth noting that you can use a lot of different champs in that final fight as long as you are patient. Most special 2s are what you want to go with. When I think about Thighs, aka Black Widow Deadly Origin, who's a requirement for one of the paths this week, if you've got even a rank 5-star of her, or rank 4, that special 2 should be enough to knock out Silver Surfer. You just got to build it up and be patient. So there you go. Happy Eternity of Pain Rewards Day. Thanks for watching.